Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in the room. Coming after you. Good morning. Come on in the room. Let me know how you're doing today. It's Thursday. It is Thursday, the 25th. My goodness. I feel like we were just saying it's the first. Hey, it's me, Sad. Hey, how are you? Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in the room. I hope that you're all doing well today. I hope so. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Barbara. 624. Good morning, Jean-Claude. Good morning. How are you? How are you doing? Good morning, Mental. How are you? Let's see, who did I miss up here? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope that you're all doing well today. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Gloria. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, everyone. All right, as you come in the room, double tap for me, share the stream out. Let me do the same. You're doing well. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Hey, Xavier. I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. I have no complaints. No complaints at all. I'm just being grateful. Grateful for everything, right? Yep. So come on in, double tap, share. Let's do the same. Let me share this out. Let me share it out. Hey, Candy, good morning. How are you? All right, I'm going to share. You share. You double tap. Let's get the numbers up. Then we'll jump right into it. Okay. Let me find the live. I got to find it. You're doing okay? Awesome. I'm doing good. Doing good. Okay, that's shared. Awesome. Oh, great. I love the numbers. Good morning, everyone. Thank y'all so much for coming in the room. Thank you all so much for coming in the room. Thank you. All right, welcome to the room. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor with a focus in productivity and mindset. Welcome to my virtual space. Hit that follow button, get connected. We're going places and we're doing major things. We're transforming our lives one day at a time. Get connected. I'm live here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We gather here, we get inspired and empowered, and we get some strategies and we go out and we execute because we're building the life of our dreams. Absolutely, we are. One day at a time, one strategy at a time, we are doing so. Now, we like to get started with our gratitude check-in. We practice gratitude here because it helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. So, what I want you to do is go ahead and drop in the comments what it is that you are grateful for today. What are you grateful for today? Let me know. What are you grateful for today? We practice gratitude because it helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. Grateful for all of it. Awesome. I love it. Takes a mature individual to say that. Grateful for Jesus and my son. Love it. I'm grateful for everything. Hey, I'm Carlos. How are you? How you doing? Welcome back. Grateful. Good morning, Liz. Grateful for faith in uncertainty. I love that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So again, we practice gratitude here because it helps to keep us in the mindset of abundance. We are not sitting around complaining. We're not sitting around comparing ourselves to others or hating on anybody. No, we're not. We're finding things to be grateful for, and we're practicing gratitude every day. All right. Hey, my friend, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. That's my eye burning again. I don't know how I keep getting sunscreen in my eye. I don't know. How? Or maybe it's not the sunscreen. I got to figure out what it is. Because I was very intentional this morning not to get the sunscreen in my eye. How can I join? How can you join what? What do you want to join? You want to work with me? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying that you want to work with me? Let me know if that is what you're saying, my friend. Let me know. Is that what you're saying? You want to work with me? Probably it is because I'm using a new one. Maybe I'm allergic to it. I don't know. It probably is. Or the eyeliner. One of them. Because I was very intentional this morning. I was like, I'm not getting the sunscreen in my eye again. I was very intentional about it. So maybe the eyeliner or the mascara. One of them. But it's burning really bad. It's all good. We're going to get through this. All right. So what do you want to join, my friend? That's saying, how do I join? Do you want to work with me? Is that what you're saying? If you want to work with me, you're going to message me the word mentor, if that's what you're saying, okay? All right, awesome. Now, our theme for this year is executive living. We're focusing on operating our lives like a Fortune 500 company, and we are the executive over this company. So, with that, we have two mantras that we're walking through the year with. Mantra number 1, I am an effective executive over my life. I want you to type that in the comments. Mantra number 1, I am an effective executive over my life. Not just an executive, but I'm effective. I get results. I get things done. All right? I get things done. So I am effective, not just an executive, but I am effective in the way I show up and the way that I do things. All right. The second mantra, I only exude executive energy. I am focused. I am disciplined. I am organized. I am focused. Excuse me. I am disciplined. I am organized. So that's mantra number 2. All right. I'm focused. I won't let every shiny thing pull me off course. Thank you. I am disciplined. I cannot allow my emotions to control me. No, I will not allow my emotions to control me. I'm going to get up and do this thing. I'm going to process my emotions and then keep it moving. I will not get stuck for 6 months because I was disappointed. That deal didn't work out. That connection didn't work out. Now I'm down for 6 months. No, we're not doing that. We got to remain disciplined. What you made up in your mind January 1st that you're going to complete, you got to be working on that thing. Okay? Hello. How do you say your name? Amen. Is that how you say it? Amen. Good morning to you. Welcome to the room. So we are disciplined. We're not letting our emotions control us. We're organized. We're not here, there, and everywhere. No, we're going to do the thing that we got to do to get to where we're trying to get to. All right. Yes, we have to outlast whatever the emotions are that you're feeling. If you're disappointed, if you're sad, if you're a little overwhelmed, process all of that stuff and then get up and do what you got to do to get to where you're trying to get to. Okay. All right. So I only exude executive energy, focus, discipline, organized. All right. As you're going through your day, you want to filter your decisions through those two mantras. Mantra number 1, I am an effective executive over my life. Mantra number 2, I only exude executive energy. I am focused. I'm disciplined. I am organized. All right. Awesome. Let's pray. And then we'll get into our affirmations. We're going to pray the 23rd Psalm. I'm going to pray for all of us. And you're going to type in the comments, amen. It says that you agree with the prayer. Yes, Miss Jennifer, focus, discipline, and organize. That's the order of the day. All right. Okay, so here we go. Let's pray the 23rd Psalm really quickly. Let's pray that. I'm going to pray for all of us. So here we go. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For thou art with us, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. Good morning, Gerard. How are you? So that is the 23rd Psalm, and we pray every day. Make sure that you're praying, okay? If you don't know what to pray, pray the scriptures. It works. I promise you it does. It works. Thank y'all for typing amen. All right, let's get into our affirmations. You can find them in the front of my new book. They're right there. Leadership Cheat Code. If you want a copy of the book, you're going to send me a message, okay? You're going to send me a message with the word book if you want a copy of the book. Affirmations are right here, what I'm about to read. You can find it right there. Okay? All right, let's get through it. I'm going to read through the affirmations. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. Okay? So here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself. And I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can build it. I can become it. I can overcome it. I can heal from it. I can recover. I can start over and still win. Absolutely, I can. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have the educational status. I can have the financial status. I can own the home. I can run the business. Nothing is impossible for me. All right? That's a headspace that I want you to be in as you're pursuing your big goals and going after your major aspirations this year. Yes, fully funded. I come in agreement with that. I can and I will. Absolutely. Good morning, Maggie. How are you? So that is the headspace that I want you to be in as you're pursuing your goals and your major aspirations for your life. I want you to always think, nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can build it. I can become it. I can overcome it. I can heal from it. Good morning, Miss Arena. I can start over and still win. Yes, I can. I can start over and still win. If you realize that you've been walking down the wrong path and you need to make a U-turn and start over, it's okay. You can still win. I promise you, you can. Yes, you can. If you recognize I've been walking down the wrong path for the last 10 years, going in the wrong direction. This is not the life that I want. I want something else. You can turn around, make a U-turn, start over, and still win. I promise you, you can. But you got to believe it. Okay? You got to believe it. So nothing is impossible for you. You can have it, you can build it, you can become it, you can overcome it. And I don't want you to feel like, oh, I've wasted all of these years. Oh, I can't turn around now. It's not wasted. You learn some lessons, you gain some wisdom that is going to make you better when you start over. Okay? So you're not starting from scratch, you're starting with experience. You're starting with wisdom. So for those of you who feel like, man, I can't start over now, it's too late for me. No, it's not. Because if you're going down the wrong path, living a life that you really don't want, right? You hate waking up in the morning. There are people like that hate waking up in the morning. They don't like the life that they have. I promise you, you can start over and still win. You can start over and build a life that you want and still win. You can. It's not too late. It is not too late. I promise you. Just got to make a decision what you want your new life to look like. Okay? All right? Nothing is impossible for you. You want to speak English? I'm not an English teacher. I'm sorry, my friend. I just read a lot. Okay? All right. So that was for somebody. Somebody on here needed to hear that. It's not too late for you. It's not too late for you. You can start over and still win. Nothing is impossible for you. Okay? So stay in that headspace as you're pursuing your big goals, your major aspirations. All right? All right. Let me give you some announcements really quickly, and then we will get into the word of the day. Where am I from? I'm from Jamaica. I am from Jamaica. Do you hear my accent? Did it jump out at you? All right. So for those of you who are looking for a coach or a mentor in this season, I am a master life coach and mentor. I do have a mentorship program. So if you're looking for guidance, for structure, for accountability, you're looking for alignment, you want to stop just surviving. You want to actually thrive, right? You want to stop circling the same mountain year after year after year. Your life looks the same. The only thing that is changing is your age. Nothing else is progressing in your life. You know that you need a mentor or a coach to help you. You're going to message me the word mentor, okay? You're going to message me the word mentor. I'll send you some details as to how you can work with me so we can get you to that dream life of yours, okay? So message me the word mentor, where you can see the link in my bio to read up more about the services and the products that I do offer. Okay, but if you have any questions at all, feel free to send me a message and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. All right, awesome. Now tonight is our group counseling session. Good morning, Lexi. Tonight is our group counseling session. If you want to be in the room with us, you're going to message me the word counseling. 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight. We will be in our group counseling session. It's free. It is facilitated by a professional, so you do not have to worry if it's somebody that knows what they're doing. Yes, she knows what she's doing. Okay? All right. So if you want to be in the room tonight in our group counseling session, it's not a live stream. Okay? It won't be a live stream. It's inside of a private room because we want to provide a safe space for the sensitive topics that we do discuss. Okay? So if you want to be in a room, you're going to message me the word counseling. Send it to me in a message, not in the comments, because I'm not able to respond to your comments after I close the live stream out. So you're going to send it to me in a message. You're going to DM me, and I'm going to respond with the login details for you to join us tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Okay? Now, next Wednesday, we start our healing campaign, Healing My Nervous System. Yes, we're doing 30 days of healing. If you do not have the Serenity Devotional. This is what we use on our healing campaign. You are going to order it from the link in my bio. You're going to send me a message if you don't know how to find it. If you do not know how to find, I'm excited as well. If you do not know how to find my bookstore on the link in bio, you're going to send me a message, okay? Send me a message if you want to get your copy to follow along with us. 30 days of healing. Already marked off the 30 days. That's what this is, okay? So the 30 days that we'll be focusing on, I've already pre-selected. So this starts next Wednesday, July 1st. It's crazy. It's July already. Crazy, right? So for those of you who have been sitting down, not doing anything towards your goals, gotta get it done. It'll be December in a minute, okay? And then we'll be in 2027. I don't want you to be upset with yourself like another year passed by and you didn't accomplish anything, not even healing. I don't want that for you, okay? I don't want that for you. And even if healing is all that you focus on this year, that is major progress. So jump in and join us for this 30 days of healing, okay? I can hear her out there now. She's been busy. Can you hear her? She's been busy, more so on the front of the house with her friends across the street. Yep. So she's been busy. All right. So next Wednesday, July 1st, we're starting our 30 days of healing. Again, if you want a copy of the book, message me the word book. So I can get you the information if you're not able to find my bookstore from the link in bio. All right. Tomorrow night is the final night for Mom's Mentorship Financial Edition. So excited. It's been amazing. Absolutely amazing. If you're a mom that could benefit from financial mentorship and you want to jump in for our very last session, it's okay to jump in at that point. It's okay. You'll learn something. I promise you will. So if you want to jump in for our final session tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, you're going to message me the word mom. I'll get you the link. You can jump in and get the information for the final night. Okay, so that's Mom's Mentorship Financial Edition. So we've been doing 4 weeks of financial mentorship. Tomorrow night is the final night. So if you want to jump in, message me the word mom and I will get you the login details so you can join us in the room. Okay. All right. Awesome. So let's get into the word of the day. I think that is it. I think that's it. If you have any questions for me, you're going to message me and I'll be happy to answer any question that you may have for me. All right. All right. So let's get into the word of the day. For those of you who already have the book, we are on page 46 today, and we're talking about gratitude. We're talking about gratitude. Good morning, Malcolm. How are you? So we're talking about gratitude today. We're on page 46, 47, and 48. Okay. Probably won't make it to 48, but again, get the book so you'll get the full strategy. Leadership cheat code, message me if you want a copy to follow along. All right, so we're talking about gratitude today. And for those of you who have questions for me, put your questions in the comments after I get through this, okay? I'm not an English teacher, my friend. I'm not. I speak the way that I do because I read a lot. That's why. I'm always reading something. But I'm not an English teacher. Okay? All right. Awesome. Let's get into the word of the day. So as you're there and thinking about your questions for me, write them down. Okay? I'll answer some questions right after I get through the notes for today. All right. I will answer some questions. So let's get through this and then I'll take some questions from you all. Okay. But for those of you who are asking about English classes, I'm not an English teacher. I am not. Okay. All right. Let's get into it. So the word of the day is gratitude. Let's talk about gratitude. And the theme for this word is the habit that transforms perspective into power. The habit that transforms perspective into power. Now, gratitude is often misunderstood as soft feel good emotion. But in reality, it is a strategic practice that transforms how you think, how you act, and how you lead. Because as I tell you all, we're all leaders in some capacity. Yes, we are. We are all leaders in some capacity. You may not be the supervisor on the job, but you're leading in the home. You're leading in the community. There's somebody that is looking up to you for leadership. All of us are leaders in some capacity. Okay? Now, gratitude is not about ignoring challenges. It's about recognizing and leveraging what you have while pursuing what you want. When gratitude becomes a daily habit, it rewires your mindset. Yes, it does. It rewires your mindset to focus on opportunity instead of lack. That's why I say to you every morning, we're not sitting down complaining about what we don't have, who is not here, what's not big enough. We're not doing none of that. Okay? And if you've been doing that, start practicing gratitude to rewire your thinking, your mindset. All right? All right. So we're not focusing on what we lack. So we're focusing on opportunities instead of lack, progress instead of frustration, and results instead of excuses. Okay? Now, by definition, gratitude is a quality of being thankful and showing appreciation for what you have, the people in your life, and the experiences that you encounter. Now, in professional and personal growth, gratitude is more than a feeling. It's a decision and a discipline. I want you to hear that. Gratitude is a decision. It doesn't matter what is going on in my life. Things could be falling apart, the walls falling down. I am making the decision to be grateful because it doesn't matter what you're walking through. It could always be worse. I promise you, it could always be worse. So in your personal growth and your personal development, you gotta make a decision to practice gratitude. Okay? It doesn't matter what's going on. I am grateful. I have life. I have health. I have strength. I am grateful. My bank account may not be looking like what I wanted to do, but I'm still grateful. It's a decision. Okay? It's a decision. Okay, now it shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance and allows you to recognize resources that you already have. If you're so consumed by complaining about what you don't have, you're going to miss some valuable things that you have, that you already have. But you're so hyper-focused on what's missing, who's not here, you can't see what's over here that you can actually use to transform your life. Okay? All right. Okay. So it helps you to recognize resources that you already have, lessons that you have already learned that is good. Okay. And relationships that can fuel your success. All right. Yes, Miss Jennifer. Absolutely. Now, why gratitude matters. Gratitude improves focus and clarity. When you recognize what you already have, then you see opportunities more clearly instead of being distracted by what's missing. I say to you every day, I just want to reinforce it. Really. Okay. Gratitude enhances relationships. Acknowledging others' contribution strengthens trust, loyalty, and influence. Okay? Now this works on the job, it works in the home, it works in the community. So you got to acknowledge, hey, thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you for doing this. I appreciate you. That is going to strengthen trust between you and whomever you're leading or whatever team you're a part of. Okay? All right. Gratitude fuels resilience as well. During challenges, those who practice gratitude recover faster. I promise you, this is a strategy. It is a strategy. Okay? All right? You really didn't have to go through that thing that long, but because you refused to transform your mindset and practice gratitude, you sat there for 6 months. Because you refused to transform your mindset and practice gratitude, you weren't able to see that thing that you already have on hand that could have gotten you out of the hole that you were in for 6 months. It is a strategy. Gratitude is. I promise you it is. Let me relax. I don't want to soft yell today. Let me relax. Okay? All right. So those who practice gratitude recover faster. They maintain perspective and they take actionable steps forward. Yes, they do. This is a strategy. I promise you, if you could master this, I know life gets hard. I know it does. I know crazy things happen in life. But if you can stay in a place where no matter what, you know what, I'm grateful. Okay? I'm grateful. And a lot of people talk about Job's restoration, right? He got double for his trouble. But what you got to pay attention to was his first response when everything came crashing down. What did he do? The scripture said that he worshiped. He tore his clothes and he worshiped. The Lord gave and the Lord take it away. That right there is what all of us need to learn. That was a strategy. Okay? Instead of complaining, Lord, why did you do that? Why don't I have this? Right? Why isn't this door opening for me? It's a powerful strategy. I promise you it is. He lost everything, and the scripture says he tore his clothes and he worshiped. The Lord has given and the Lord has taken away. We jump and shout about the double that he got. But what was his initial response to trouble, to everything falling down around him? Can you practice gratitude after you've lost a job? After the opportunity just went to somebody else? Can you still practice gratitude? Can you do it? You want the double for your trouble, but can you respond that way? And it takes a mature individual to do that. It takes some time to get to that space, but I promise you that if you can get there, it'll make a difference in your recovery time, right? And what you recover and how much you recover. I promise you it will. It is a strategy. It is. Okay? Yes, Miss Jennifer. Yes, indeed. Okay. All right. So gratitude also increases productivity and effectiveness. Studies show that leaders who practice gratitude are more engaged, more decisive, and able to focus on priorities without unnecessary stress. All right? So let's look at some barriers to practicing gratitude. Let's do that really quickly. For those of you who are just coming in the room, I'm reading from my new book, Leadership Cheat Code, and we're talking about gratitude today. If you want a copy of the book, you're going to message me the word book. Okay? If you want a copy of the book so you can get the strategy, message me the word book. Okay, so here's some barriers to practicing gratitude. Number one, comparison. Focusing on what others have can blind you of your own blessings. You are sitting on things right now that you can use to transform your life, but because you keep comparing yourself to someone else's life, you can't see it. You have skills within you that can really turn your life around, right? It can really turn your life around, but you're so hyper-focused on comparing yourself to what somebody else is doing, what they have, that you cannot recognize your own blessing. Yeah, so comparison is a barrier to practicing gratitude. Then there's entitlement. Assuming things are owed to you diminishes appreciation and it creates dissatisfaction. It does. That spirit of entitlement. And if you have it, you want to pray about it. Okay? You want to pray about that. The next thing is busyness. Constant activity leaves little room to reflect on achievements, relationships, and lessons that you have learned. So slow down a bit so that you can appreciate what you've accomplished already, the relationships that you already have, and the lessons that you've already learned. So take some time to reflect. All right? Instead of being busy all the time, busy and not paying attention to the blessings that you already have. The fourth thing is negativity bias. Humans naturally focus on problems. Gratitude is going to require intentionality. You have to be intentional about this thing, because our mind just wants to go to the problem. Here's my issue. I don't have enough money. Here's my issue. I'm not getting the opportunities that I want. Here's my issue. This person has this and I've been trying to get it for so long and it's just not happening. Your brain goes to that hyper focus on problems. So it's going to take intentionality for you to shift. Okay? Gratitude requires intentionality. Yes, I know this is the reality right now, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I'm here. I'm grateful I'm alive. I'm grateful for the little that I have, right? I'm going to use the little that I have until I'm able to get more. Okay? So gratitude requires intentionality. Now, how do you master the act of gratitude? How do we do that? Here's a 4-step framework for you to make gratitude a consistent habit in your life. Number 1, you're going to reflect daily. We do that here, right? Identify at least 3 things that you're thankful for each day, no matter how small it is. Still be grateful for it. Somebody else is praying for a percentage of what you are complaining about. I promise you, somebody's out there praying for just a little bit of what you have, the thing that you're complaining about. So you want to identify things that you're going to be thankful for every day, no matter what. Okay? The second thing is to express appreciation verbally or in writing. I tell y'all that I do have a gratitude journal. I write in that thing every single day. I have a gratitude journal, and that has really helped to improve my mindset. So even if something doesn't work out the way that I want it to work out, I've already trained myself to be grateful. Every day, I have multiple gratitude journals that I've completed, that I've finished. Okay? So express appreciation, whether it's verbally or in writing. You got to do that. Acknowledge the people, the circumstances that positively impact your life. All right? So you want to express it. So you need to take the time to write. Yeah, that's a part of my devotion every morning. I write. I do. I write in my gratitude journal every morning. My daughter saw it on my bed the other day and she's like, you really sit here and write this thing every morning? Like it's all dated and everything, right? It's dated. Like I put a date on it. Okay? She's like, you really sit here and write this every single morning? Yes, I do. I do. Yes, I am a coach. Kelly, I hope I said that correctly. I am a coach. So I do that every morning. I write in my gratitude journal every single morning, whether I'm doing a live stream or not. That is just a part of my devotional time. Okay? All right. Number 3, you're going to shift your perspective. When challenges arise, see them as lessons and ask yourself, how can this serve me? Because it can. If you shift your perspective, you can see how it can serve you. Okay? Now, this turns obstacles into opportunities. The 4th step is to integrate it into your decisions. Let gratitude guide choices and priorities, because gratitude-informed decisions are often wiser, they're more balanced, and aligned with a long-term vision that you have. Okay? So here are the things that you're going to think about. I'm going to stop here and make room so that I can answer some questions. But again, please get the book. You're going to message me the word book if you want a copy of this book. This is what I'm reading from. Okay? It's my new book, Leadership Cheat Code. And we're talking about gratitude today. So if you want a copy of the book, you're going to message me the word book. Now, here's some things that I want you to think about. And I'm going to stop here. Get the book so you can get the rest of the information. And I'm going to take some questions from you all, okay? I'm going to open up the floor for questions. So here are some things that I want you to think about. What am I genuinely grateful for in my personal life right now? I want you to think about that. And here's the thing. When I talk about gratitude journal, you can write the same things every day, okay? It's okay to write the same things that you're grateful for every day. It's the practice of or training your mind to be grateful. That's what you're doing. So if it's the same thing that you're grateful for every day, that is fine. It's just training yourself to practice gratitude no matter what. So if it's the same 10 things that you're grateful for every day, that is fine. Write it, speak it, however you choose to do it. Okay? So think on these things. What am I genuinely grateful for in my personal life right now? What am I grateful for in my professional life that I may have taken advantage of or taken for granted? You've taken for granted that you have this type of privilege on your job, but yet you're complaining about something else that is really small. So what have you taken for granted in your professional life that you need to be grateful for? You have a good boss, a caring and considerate boss. Have you been practicing gratitude for that, or are you just complaining about the one coffee machine that's been broken for a week now? Okay? All right, so these are the things that I want you to think about. What am I grateful for in my professional life that I may have taken for granted? How can gratitude change the way that I approach challenges today? Think on these things, okay? Who can I acknowledge or thank this week to strengthen my relationships and my influence? So I really want you to think about those things today as it pertains to practicing gratitude. Okay? All right, so I'm going to open up the floors for questions right now. So shoot them over. What questions do you have for me? Let me know. Let me know. What are the questions that you have for me? Let me know. There are no questions. I'm going to show you something here. Let me pull it up and show it to you. What's the first question that's coming through? Come on, ask your questions now. It's come Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It'll be a rushed day. Okay? So ask your questions. And then I'll show you all something that I'm working on. Any questions? No? No? Let me give you all some time. Then I'll flip my camera and show you what I've been working on. Hey, cute girl, how are you? Send your questions over. Have you all been practicing gratitude? Let me know. Let me know. What is your struggle as it pertains to being grateful during difficult times? Why do you struggle? Let me know. Let me know. I am doing well. Thank you so much for asking. I am doing well. Oh, there are no questions today? Okay. All right. I guess this is going to be a very quick live today. Is it? Is it? Dr. Flex is here. Hey, Dr. Flex, it's been a minute. How are you? I hope all is well. I hope all is well with you. No questions. Wow. Is this a good thing? There are hundreds of you in the room. There are no questions for me. For those of you who are just coming in, maybe you're new to me. I am a master life coach and mentor. I am. So let me know what your questions are. Then I'm going to show you the productivity school. It's almost ready. Almost ready. I just need to add some details. I catch myself when I start to complain about my job. I actually prayed for a work from home job. Yep. Got to catch yourself and practice gratitude. I prayed for this thing. I got to be grateful. May not be the time for a transition yet, so let me practice gratitude while I'm here. Okay? Hey, Jules, how are you? You're in Brazil. Your team is doing amazing in this World Cup. I think your team is my mom's favorite, right? Our country didn't make it in. Jamaica didn't make it in, but we're shouting for you all and supporting Brazil all the way, okay? But your team, Jules, is a top favorite in the World Cup. Good morning, Julie. How are you? Your team is a top favorite in the World Cup. Yep. All right, no questions. So I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek of the productivity school. All right, I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Hopefully by next week I can open the doors for those of you who want to get into the productivity school. Let me flip my camera. I haven't done this in a while. Okay. So the productivity school is coming. All right. So here's some of the things that we're going to cover in the productivity school. Okay. I'm just giving you all a sneak peek. For those of you who you do not have a blueprint for building out your dream life, the productivity school is going to help you with that. Okay. If you do not have a blueprint to build out your dream life, you know what you want your life to look like, but you don't have a blueprint to really help you build this thing out, this is going to help you. Okay, so it's coming. It should be ready by next week. You all can start enrolling by next week. Okay, so it's coming. It's coming. All the classes are recorded already. I just need to add them to my back end, put the details in, and open up the cart so y'all can enroll. Okay, so if you need a blueprint to build out your dream life, this is it right here. This is what I use. Everything that I have learned and done so that I can build the life of my dream, I put it in here so that you all can use the same blueprint that I use, okay? And for those of you who are new to me and you don't know where I'm coming from and where I'm at right now, so I'm the person that dropped out of school in the 7th grade, dropped out of school in the 8th grade. So I do not have like a traditional schooling background, but you see my wall, right? All of the stuff that I use to build out that life, I put it here for you. I was once the girl that was sleeping on the floor in the projects, didn't know whether I was going to have food to eat and all of that. I built up myself to a 6-figure career. I do have a business, as y'all can see, right? I'm a founder. So everything that I learned on my journey, I'm putting it here, teaching you the blueprint that I use to create that life. Okay, I think this is my favorite lesson right here. This right here, because what we do know is that life seasons change. They change, and if you do not know how to master seasons, you're always going to be starting over, and never getting anywhere. Okay, so that is the productivity school. I should have everything ready for you to enroll by next week, because all the classes are recorded already. I just need to add some notes, add the workbooks for you all, okay? And then we'll be open for enrollment, all right? All right, so who's ready to enroll? Let me know. Who's ready to enroll? Let me know. Who is looking for a blueprint to build out your dream life? Who's looking for a blueprint to build out your dream life? I promise you this thing works. You work it, it works. It works. If you master these skills that I'm teaching you, again, I dropped out of the 7th grade, dropped out of the 8th grade. This didn't just happen by chance, okay? There are some things I had to learn, and what I learned, I taught you, okay? I don't have a traditional high school diploma. I have a GED, but I'm an author. There are some things that I had to learn, right? All of these, I wrote them, okay? There's some things I had to learn, and I'm teaching you all of these things. I'm giving you the blueprint to build out the life of your dream, okay? All right, so that's what you're getting in the productivity school. So for those of you who are contemplating it, send me a message. Let me know before the doors open up, okay? Let me know. Let me know for those of you who are contemplating getting in the productivity school. Okay? Any questions? Maybe that sparked a question. Let me know. Do you have any questions for me? Let me know. Do you have any questions for me? Let me know. Type it in the comments. Type it in the comments. Send me a message, Candy, and I'll let you know. All right? Send me a message and I'll let you know. I have made the decision to make sure that it is affordable. I did make that decision to help those of you who may not be in a position for any of my top tier products. I've made sure that it is affordable. Okay. Do you believe in miracles? Absolutely, I do. I believe in miracles. I do. I was laying on a bed in the emergency room dying. I was falling off. I don't know if you've ever heard of Dunn's River Falls in Jamaica. I was falling off of that thing, and just before I hit the bottom of that thing, I was caught. I just remember my hand being caught like this. I was falling down that thing, right? I believe in miracles. I absolutely do. I do. I believe in miracles. I do. I was held at gunpoint and I heard the Lord say, "You're not dying tonight." And I didn't die. I believe in miracles. I do. All right. Is this different from the Action Accelerator? Now you have more exclusive benefits in the Action Accelerator, right? Lexi. So you have more benefits. So this is for those who want a budget-friendly option. That's what the productivity school is for. Okay, Lexi. So you have access to this already with additional benefits. Any other questions? Any other questions? Let me know. Let me know. You're welcome. You are welcome. Any other questions? For those of you who don't have the book yet, remember, go to my bookstore on the link in bio and get it. The side business to go into. I work a 9 to 5. I need help. Okay, you want to figure out a side hustle to go into? A side business, you didn't say hustle, a side business to go into. Bass, that's what your question is. You work a 9 to 5, but you want to do business and you need help. That's what you're saying, right? I work a 9 to 5 too. I am a nurse. I'm a pediatric nurse. I run a business, run a ministry, have kids, have a family, so I do it all. I do. Okay, that's what you're saying. What are you good at doing? What are you good at doing, Bass? If you work a 9 to 5, I recommend that you go into something that you're good at doing, a problem that you already know how to solve. That's the easiest way, okay? A problem that you already know how to solve. That's what you want to turn into a business. If you're working a 9 to 5, and I know that leaving your 9 to 5, it's not doable for everybody. That's why I don't teach that principle, okay? I have 4 kids and a grandson, so I don't teach the principle of just leaving your 9 to 5 and jumping into entrepreneurship, especially if you have a family. I don't teach that. So if you want to start a business and keep your 9 to 5, I recommend that you do something that you're already good at, a problem that you already know how to solve. That's what I recommend for you. Okay? You just got to learn how to package it and sell it. Okay, if you want to learn that, you can book a session with me and I'll teach you how to do that. What is it like to live and study in the US? I don't think there are words to explain it because I come from a third world country. Well, it was. Now everything is so updated. It's almost a first world country right now because things have changed. But I grew up in the era when it was a third world country. Now things are different, right? Things are different there, but there are really no words. The opportunities, as we know, for those of us who are from a third world country, the opportunities in America is a lot more. It's a lot easier. For me, yes, in Jamaica, I had a good job. I would say that. I would say that I was favored. It is only the doing of the Lord, because my educational status when I was in Jamaica did not qualify me for the position that I held. The position that I was working in while I was in Jamaica, my level of education, remember, I dropped out of the 7th grade, dropped out of the 8th grade, and then I went to trade school, right? I did very good in trade school, but the position that I had, the educational requirement, I didn't have it. It was a work of the Lord, it was favor, and it was strategy. Because I shared my story on here that I wanted the promotion, but the way that I knew how to get the promotion was that I had to win that pageant, that the company pageant, because a promotion came with that. And that is how I got into the position that I was in. So to answer your question, living and studying in America opens a lot of doors for you, gives you a lot of opportunities, a whole lot of opportunities. Okay? That's what I'll say. So if you ever get a chance to do it, I would say take the chance. Okay? Take it. Because I was able to open the doors for a lot of my family members. Okay? All right, let's see. Is there another question? I've forgotten my roots? What do you mean by that? What do you mean I've forgotten my roots? What does that mean? What charities have you contributed to in Jamaica? Are you trying to say something, Danielle? I hope you're not. I hope you're not trying to be negative here. But what charities have I contributed to in Jamaica? I think you should read my first book. This one right here. So before you challenge me, I think you should Google me. Read my first book that I wrote. Read the first book that I wrote, The Global Bedroom Move. Before you challenge me and try to discount me, you should read my book. Or Google me. You can do that. Everybody comes to the U.S. and forget their people. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. You don't know me. That is such a harsh judgment. And you don't know me. Wow, I'm blown away. But read my book. I'm so happy that I decided to write a book. Read my book. You said everybody comes to the U.S. Everybody came to the U.S. and forget their people. How can you make such a bold general statement? How can you do that, my friend? But read my book, okay? Where are you? Where did you go? Where did you go? You Googled me? Okay. What are you giving back to your country that gave you everything? What did? Ooh, you are on fire today. You woke up on the wrong side of the bed. But I don't really feel the need to defend myself today. Just read my book. Or you don't even have to purchase the book. Like all you have to do is scroll my social media. That's all you have to do. That's all. You woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Ooh, this is so funny. You woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. What did I give back to my country? So you'll see that even after the hurricane last year, we were packing containers. So you'll see that even after the hurricane last year, we were packing containers. And I don't have to defend myself with my own words. Like, all you have to do is scroll my social media. Okay? Okay? My friend, He woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Uh, yes, my friend, I love education. Focus on, yeah. What? Sincere. So yeah, you could share some of your endeavors with me, Daniel. I'd love to hear them. You can share some of your endeavors, some of the work that you have done. You can share that with me. But everything that I have done is recorded. And this is why social proof is so important for those of you who are on here who really want to learn. This is why social proof is so important. Like, we don't really post stuff to brag. That's not what we do. Okay. We don't post stuff to brag. But in situations like this, I don't really have to go into depth trying to defend my name or defend the work that I have done. It's all on the internet. Okay. It's all on the internet. Everything is there. So we don't post to say, hey, look at me, I'm doing this. For people like Daniel that woke up on the wrong side of the bed, all you have to do is scroll social media. So I don't have to use up my time to list all the work that I have done, all the give back that I have done, because here's a principle that I live by. I don't show up with my hand out. I don't do that. I seek opportunities to give because the Lord has blessed me to be a blessing. So I'm always looking for opportunities to give back, whether that's financially, whether that's my time, whether that's my knowledge. I'm always looking for opportunities to give back. So in cases like these, I don't have to list out what I have done. I don't have to do that. The social proof is there. It's there. So I don't have to defend myself. I don't, my friend. But I think you woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. I think you did. Or you just don't like women overall, so you feel like you got to attack me today. But I love you with the love of the Lord. I do. And I'm praying for your peace and I'm praying for your joy. And I'm praying that the things that you are attacking me about, I pray that if you are doing those things and fulfilling those needs, I'm praying that the Lord will bless you so that you can do it in an abundance, do it even more. Okay? All right? But I do love you with the love of the Lord, and I hope that you have a very peaceful day. That's what I'll say. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know what that means, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Yes, Sarita, absolutely. All right, awesome. Are there any more questions? If they're not, I'm going to go through our declarations and then I've got to go. I don't need to challenge your claims. Good morning, Tanya. I don't need to challenge your claims. They are not true. What you're saying, again, all you have to do, read one of my books, scroll my social media. I really don't need to challenge you. I don't. I have nothing to prove. I don't. Yeah, they can go to social media. They can go to Facebook. Absolutely. I would recommend it. Yes, they can. Go to Facebook. Go to Facebook and look me up. And I always say that. I say that every morning, by the way, Danielle. I say that every morning. My Facebook page is Anika V. Brown. I say that every day. So you don't have to tell them. Like, I tell them every day. My Facebook page is Anika V. Brown. Go to my Facebook page. I say that every day, every morning that I'm on here. They can tell you. I say that every day. So that's nothing new, but welcome to the room. I hope that you come back. I hope that you stick around because I promise you, you're going to learn something. Okay? You're going to learn something. But I do tell them, go to my Facebook page, right? I do tell them. I do tell them, check behind me, check what I say. Because what I don't want is a group of individuals that don't really check stuff, right? Do checks and balance. I don't want that. So I tell them all the time, check behind me, right? Make sure that what I say is what's going on. All right. Yes. And here's my YouTube channel as well. Let me pin it because I say it every day. My YouTube channel is, my Facebook page is. I say that every day. So I'm not sure what you're trying to do here. But I love it. I have time for it today. I truly do. I have time for it today. So that's why you're getting so much of my time and attention, because I got time today. I do. Yes, my friend. Absolutely. But I do tell them to go to my Facebook page. So thank you for reminding them. Now, let's make some declarations. And I've got to go. This has been very interesting. But for anyone that wants to know about the international work that I have done, all the international work that I have done, you can grab my first book, The Global Bedroom Move. And this tells you how I launched a international ministry from my bedroom. Okay? That's what it tells you. So for anybody else that's been wondering, what has she done? What has she done for her country? If you don't believe the videos and the pictures that are on my Facebook page, you can read it in the book. I do list some names of individuals if you ever want to check my references for those who don't believe. Okay. This is so funny. I love the way that I live my life, because when individuals like Daniel come around, I'm not worried. I say it like it is. I tell what I do. Y'all follow me on my journey, so I don't worry about it. I don't. I am, my friend, I am an author. I am. All right, let's make some declarations and I've got to go. This has been fun. Remember that tonight is our group counseling session. We start at 7 p.m. Eastern time. If you want the login for that, you're going to message me counseling. For the moms on here that wants to jump in for our final night of Mom's Mentorship Financial Edition, you're going to message me the word mom, and I will get you the login so that you can join us tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern time for our final night of financial mentorship. All right. Awesome. If you have any questions, you can always send me a message and I'll be happy to answer. Okay? All right, let's make some declarations. You can also find the declarations inside of my new book, Leadership Cheat Code. So if you're wondering where this is that I'm about to read, you can find it in my new book. Okay? Right there. All right, awesome. Here we go. I'm going to decree for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. All right, so here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we are blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. And that is how we program a productive and a successful day. So now our mindset and our intentions are set for today. We're going to practice gratitude. Doesn't matter what. Doesn't matter who comes against you. Doesn't matter who tries to tear you down. We're going to practice gratitude today. Okay? So remember, anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. Expect good things, expect answered prayers, expect promotion and increase. Anything is possible. All right. Now, the replay for this will be on my YouTube channel. I am the Productivity Coach on YouTube. It will also be on my Facebook page, Anika V. Brown. Get connected to my Facebook page. Get connected to my YouTube channel. The replays will be there. I'll say in the next 2 hours, it should be up. All right, it should be there. So if you want to share it with someone else, have them get this information, then you can do so. All right, from YouTube and from Facebook. All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you all so much for your time. I appreciate you all, everybody. I appreciate you. All of you. I appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another word of the day to close the week out. So tonight we have our counseling session. Tomorrow night we have Mom's Mentorship. If you have any questions at all for me, send me a message and I'll be happy to answer. Okay? All right. Awesome.